cutter is breaking up the ice. On a lot of our rivers, we've got ice, and with this melting coming in and the rain, that could cause some ice jams, which could also bring about some flooding.
Yes.
So a lot of things going on. First off, it's so warm out there now. The snowpack is starting to melt. And what that can do as we get into the overnight hours is create some fog. So that is the first concern that we have going from the overnight into tomorrow morning. Dense fog could be an issue for you. Keep that in mind if you're going to be out and about. But yeah, the rain plus the snow melt could lead to not only that ice jam flooding, but also poor drainage flooding as well. So do you know where your gutter is around the house? Is it buried with snow? The storm drains? You want to go ahead and unclog those things so the water has kind of an escape route. And then the other concern we have going into Saturday, as the rain comes to an end, colder air is going to come rushing in, and that could lead to a flash freeze. So lots of changes to go through, but look how warm it is outside. Remember a couple weeks ago, we couldn't even get out of the single digits in the teens, and here we are sitting at 52 in Nashua and Lawrence. We're above 50, Taunton and Norwood. Boston, 48 degrees. Keep in mind, an average high for us this time of year is just 36, and it's only been the past couple of days that we've actually come up closer to average. So quite a few changes. Now, we do have a lot of cloud cover out there now. I think the clouds are only going to stick with us as we go from the rest of the afternoon on into the evening, but it's the southwesterly wind that is bringing in the warmer temperatures without the sunshine. You can see the winds are about 10 to 15 miles per hour. They make it a little gustier as we get into the evening hours, but it is that wind that is tapping into all of this warm air sitting to our south and west. You can see the temperatures in Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, mid and upper 50s, 62 in St. Louis, but this sharp contrast is so important when you go from Chicago to Sioux City. See how dramatically that drops in a short distance? That is going to come through our area on Saturday, and as that front goes by, we're going to see those temperatures plummet, and if there's any leftover moisture around, even if it's just sitting on the ground, it could freeze up very quickly, and that's the concern for later Saturday. But for now, we're on the milder side of things, and we're dry, but there is moisture gathering here near the Gulf of Mexico, more back close to our front, and this is all going to be working in our direction. So we are going to keep things dry the rest of the afternoon. The clouds will just thicken on up, and it's actually dry into the evening hours as well. And even during the overnight, I'm not expecting much wet weather. As we get close to sunrise, we could have a couple of showers moving on in, but the big concern tonight, areas of dense fog developing. Temperatures stay in the 40s tonight. And look at these readings tomorrow, mid and upper 50s, close to 60 degrees. But tomorrow, we are going to bring in some of that wet weather. You can see just very light rain patches in the morning. Shouldn't have a big impact on the morning commute. The fog may be a bigger issue, but by this time tomorrow, lunchtime, here you go. We're starting to see some of that heavier rain to the west, and that is going to fill in during the afternoon. And look at this by the evening hours, absolutely pouring. Elements of heavy rain going to be with us tomorrow evening and night, and that is just the first wave of rain. There is another one on this front behind it, and so both of these combined could deliver us between 2 and 3 inches of rain, some spots locally higher, and you combine that with the melting snow, and that's why we have the concerns for flooding. Now with this second wave, it's going to be coming up the front. As the front goes by, it's going to be able to tap into that colder air, and that may lead to some icing. I think we're going to find more ice and snow across central and northern New England, but even here locally, we could get just a touch of some freezing rain or drizzle on the backside. I don't expect that to be enough to cause problems like an ice storm, but it certainly could make conditions a little bit slippery, and it all lies in the temperature here. So we've got impact weather days Friday into Saturday. Look how warm it's going to be on Saturday morning, in the 60s when you wake up. Pouring rain at times through about lunchtime. And look at the temperature. In Boston, it's in the 60s, but it's in the 20s out in western Massachusetts. That cold air comes rushing in, but most of the moisture gets out during the afternoon. So other than some very light areas of freezing drizzle and rain, I think the bigger concern is that flash freeze as the temperatures drop down into the 20s during the evening hours. Big concern for folks going to be doing any sort of driving around Saturday evening. And of course, all those folks and Patriot fans leaving the game on Saturday night. So